wanting to make this video for myself to move on. So this is my moving on video, and even saying that, it's gonna make me emotional. So I'm gonna try not to cry throughout any of this because I just need to get things off my chest and I need to move forward. I need to move on. And hopefully this can help anyone who's ever been confused about my journey that I've shared on here move on to. I wrote little notes because Lord knows I've got ADHD and I can't stay on track, okay? My coping mechanism used to be posting online and sharing everything with you guys, but along the way that has stopped. And so it feels like my coping mechanism has been taken away from me because it's something I can talk about because they were just very personal experiences that happened to me that were traumatic and I couldn't talk about on here. And the others were things that are a sensitive topic, which is like weight related. Obviously, I started this account as ED recovery account, and the whole point of recovering from an eating disorder is that you move on with your life. And I think, yeah, I'm at this point where I'm crying because it feels relieving to say this, I guess. You can only view things through your level of understanding, and I thought I knew everything there was to know about recovery, and I didn't. And now, 5 years later, I know so much more. And yeah, recovery is an amazing thing. So pre-warning, no, I'm fine. Where do I start? Your girl's been struggling. Really badly. I haven't been doing well, but it's not been to do with any ED thing that's come up. None of that's come up. My body changed, and that was a big thing to deal with. And it was a big thing to deal with the comments. I'm gonna cry. Maybe I'm gonna get my period in a bit. I don't know. Anyway, not just the comments on here, it's also in real life because people have a duty of care and people care for me and love for me, and I'm very grateful and lucky to have that. So of course people are gonna ask. It took me so long to come online and talk about the fact that I had lost weight because I was adjusting first and I was scared, because I don't think anyone realizes my body might change, but no matter what happens, I am still the same person. This is all the same up here. So I guess people filled in the blanks and they would make assumptions about what was going on, but really it's just I wasn't healed. But really I just couldn't talk about it online. Anyway, I think I've made 2 videos on here talking about it, about my overshoot theory, because yes, I overshot. I feel too much responsibility, and so I'm scared to say anything wrong. I'm scared to affect anyone. So I'm going to lay everything out about many things, and one of these themes is going to be about my weight and my body changing. And so if that's a sensitive topic for you, I'm perfectly fine, I'm perfectly healthy, and recovery is something I'm passionate about and will continue to always talk about. But if these themes are triggering for you, just swipe away. That's so fine. I love you, proud of you for being on a journey. Anyway, okay, to the people who stayed. Last straw, I lost a little bit extra weight because something terrible happened that I don't think I'll ever get over. And I promised myself, you're probably watching this girl, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? That I will speak about it one day online, but this is not the time. This is not the time to talk about it. I am not ready. I've not been able to bounce back from that. But also, I don't post, and I don't feel comfortable posting is because I carry this immense amount of guilt for my body changing, and I always feel like I've disappointed everyone, on all of you guys who watch me. Now I know I haven't disappointed everybody, but I feel like I have to a lot of people. And then it's why the hell would I turn up? Why? Then I hope you can understand that. That makes me then not want to post if I feel like I've disappointed so many people. Even if that's not the case, I feel that way. So I haven't enjoyed posting anymore because I just feel like I constantly feel like this weight in my chest that I've let everyone down. I've disappointed everyone. So anyway, the other videos you can watch, I've spoken about my overshoot journey, which is very much a big thing that happened to me. It's when I started posting, I don't think you understand. People then telling me I was making them feel shit about themselves, that hurts. Way more than any hate comment I've ever gotten. I don't know why. I think it's because I deeply care. I don't think people really realize, everything I've shared on here has been so deep and meaningful for me because it's been so personal and so vulnerable. And so then for people to be it was all fake, it's just beyond me. I don't really know. Okay, and I care a lot. I care so fucking much, basically. Anyway, I was scared to openly talk about in depth my overshoot theory situation with my body changing, but we're going to now. So there was other things that could have impacted me losing weight, and I'm only doing this because I'm laying everything out here because I want to move on, and I'm hoping this will make people let me move on. Okay, I was on medication for my brain, And I fucking love that shit, okay? Well, I was weaning myself off of it for like a year, and that coincided with me losing weight. Could have been a complete accident, I don't know. But I didn't want to say or mention that because I never want to make anyone afraid of medication, because that stuff changed my life and helped me recover. And the whole point of healing your relationship with food is, at the beginning, if you have forbidden yourself donuts and fun foods and yummy treats, you know, you're gonna want them more, and that's perfectly normal and an exciting part on healing your relationship with food. And also, I was so deathly afraid of becoming anorexic. So if I just randomly thought of a donut, and because I had so much more food thoughts because, you know, I was still in recovery, so, you know, I would just sometimes, let's say, think of a donut randomly. And because I was so afraid of becoming anorexic, I thought of a donut, I have to have a donut, otherwise it's anorexic if I don't. Do you understand? So there was one point in my recovery where I was like, okay, I feel safe enough to not do that now and figure it out. And sometimes I'm still wrong. Sometimes I still have too much ice cream and I feel sick, but that's just like life. That's part of life. That's part of balance, because we can't always get it right. Okay, future Olivia here, because I didn't say in this video, but the main thing about overshoot is that, you know, your metabolism changes and your body adjusts to like your hunger hormones, etc., which is like the main thing. And I think the main thing that came into play with me, I can't believe I'm really having to explain this, but I'm just so desperate for people to let me move on with my life. But yeah, I just think the main thing is my body doesn't feel threatened anymore because I didn't feed it properly for years. And so it let some weight go. And I also just want to say, by the way, my body before was just as healthy as my body is now. There really is not much different, but I hope you can feel my frustration and desperation to move on. Hence, I'm really going into things. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now so we can finish this video. So yeah, I had to navigate that. Now, I used to get comments that I had binge eating disorder before. That is not true. And now I get comments that I'm like, got another eating disorder now. Like, we need to stop commenting on people accusing them of eating disorders, because it's just strange. We've got to stop, please. Thank you. The main thing is feeling like I've constantly disappointed everybody. I can't deal with it, guys. I hope that you can really see that through me and through my journey, not eating properly and extreme dieting and eating disorders, they really don't just wreak havoc on your brain but on your body. And I spent years, I grew up being, you know, in an interesting environment around food, let me tell you that. And so I never ate properly since the ages of 11. And I didn't eat properly for my whole teenage years, and then it got worse and worse and worse because yo-yo dieting really like affects your metabolism and your hunger hormones, right? So everything was out of sync. Anyway, I don't know if I've explained everything properly. My coping mechanism is showing up on here and sharing too much, so I want to do that again. If my journey scares anyone into not extreme dieting and starving yourself, then that makes me happy, I guess. So yes, I want to be open on here, but I really struggle with it for like a year now. And one day I hope to still make body positive content, if that's okay with everybody, because I know that I might be in a smaller weight, but I still have all the same aspects, if not more, of my body that are considered like flaws. I need to be a sassy bitch again, but I'm just not feeling it right now. But it's gonna come back in time. I need my attitude back. Maybe I'm gonna make a series about it. I don't freaking know. I need to stop. I want to stop rotting in my pajamas and crying and being sad all the time. I'm done with that. Am I? I don't know. I'm just done with being stuck. I have not articulated myself the way I want to in this video because I can't get it all right. And that's okay. This is just today. Every day's different, and that's okay. I'm cringe. Okay, you only know that reference. Doesn't matter. Right, love you guys. Thanks for listening.